Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today we're looking at taking out some of the play from the dipper arm bushes on the JCB. Okay, so this is one I've already had a look at. Taken the sleeve out, put some weld on the inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bush out of here and then build it up with some weld, and then put the bush back in. That will close up the sleeve and will take out some of the play in the arm, which is very badly warm. You can't get, there's no sleeve that you can put inside here, so this is a quick fix which seems to have worked really well. This has gone back in very tight, refitted the nipple, the grease can still get inside, so far so good. Yeah, you can see there's quite a gap in this sleeve. So what the plan is, we're going to run some weld on the inside, clean it up, run some, in this one there's not as much play in this as the one in the main bush that I've looked at earlier, so we'll just run some very thin seams of weld inside the tube inside this headstock here, and then refit this tube, refit the sleeve. That should close it up, and we'll get a tighter fit to the pin and stop the play, which should help enormously when doing jobs, and stop the bucket waggling around. Just make sure the nipple's working. That looks as if it's working fine. And it's almost cleaned out now. I need to get all this brake cleaner outside and evaporated, otherwise we'll have a fire. We had one earlier on the floor, which is it's not a good idea, but I might put some water all over this to make sure there's no brake cleaner left around, and we'll run some weld inside here, fast seams of weld, and then pop the bush back in, and hopefully that'll tighten it up, and we'll be much better when we're using the bucket or whatever. Stop the play at the end of the dipper arm. This is the plan. Okay, so one decent run of weld there. Don't worry about this splatter. We'll just run the file over that. That's the idea. I've got the welder going properly. You look inside. So the idea is to run some seams of weld, proper seams of weld, not like that scabby one there. Just bear in mind that I've disconnected the earth terminal on the battery of the digger. So as I say, we'll run some more welds inside. We'll push the sleeve back in to its housing, and that should tighten up the pin massively. So that's working that well. So, having a go. Yeah, so Mark 2, put this in the vise to close it up, then put the G-clamp on, started to tap it, the clamps come off, so now we can press it on in. You can see here as this bush goes in, the sleeve goes in, it's tightening up. You can see the gap is tight here and expanded here, so just welded halfway so far. So what we'll do is go around on the other side, same thing, but you can see inside. That'll tighten the sleeve up. We'll pop it in all the way. Make sure you line it up. This isn't lined up at the moment because it's coming out again, but when it goes in for the final time, make sure the hole is lined up with the nipple, and so therefore you can carry on greasing the sleeve. Put this in the vise and then use the G-clamp. We will remove the vise, remove it from the vise. Okay, so that will start us off, and then as we tap it inside, the clamp will fly off and we'll carry on in, hopefully drifting it in. Right, so that's the old bush back in place. I hope you can see that there's a much tighter grip on this pin now. So when we pop this pin in, we reattach the bucket, whichever the bucket it is, that will have taken out a lot of the slop, a lot of the play, grease it up, and we'll do the same with this one up here. This one, there's some play in that, and that will be, hopefully it will make it a lot more precise when we're using the digger. This is it's an easy fix, absolutely cost-free. Few welding rods and a bit of time and effort, and I don't think there is the only other option really is to have it reamed out and re-sleeved, but you know, there's with a digger this old, there's not much point doing that, so we'll go with this idea for now. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel. As I say, this is an easy fix, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.